Didn't talk about Olympic trial cuts. These swimmers, the top echelon here, will be certainly going for those times. Puskovich, the top qualifier, 21 years of age, went 4:25.7 in the morning. The cut here to make it to Indy at those trials, 4:25.19. We've got a couple of swimmers in here that have that chance to be one of the first. Remember, the trial cuts first start here. You could not have made the Olympic trial cuts before this competition, so from here on out, over the next 18 months or so, you'll be able to make those times at any sanctioned long course meter championship meet.
Well, we've got a ton of teenagers here in this field, all but one under the age of 20. That includes the youngest performer, Sean Green, right now from Long Island Aquatic Club in New York, 15-year-old there in lane 2, second best. Deja Knapp from Sarasota Sharks in Florida, lane 5. Looking like he's starting to inch out a little bit in backstroke, but here comes Green. And he roars on by in lane 2.
Talking about all these young swimmers really reminds me of how much, you know, the USA Swimming Foundation, I've been a proud ambassador to that for the last 20 years or so. And we talk about the mission of saving lives and building champions, of course, impacting communities. That's what they do when they start these swimmers so young. We want to really teach them how to be water safer in the water early on. But since 2004, $8.5 million has gone to provide education in water safety materials and training to over 1,200 swim lesson providers around the country. So when you see these young swimmers out here, this is sort of the end product of what the foundation is all about, trying to get more kids in the water.
Well, the kids of the water right now are continuing to excel. Pretty good race here in the B final, men's 400 IM. And Green, lane number 2, still ahead. Knapp in lane 5. And Butterfly, maybe a half a body length the advantage right now. Puskovich in lane 4 tried to step it up too and thrust himself into the podium conversation. Kyle Brill, lane 6, swims at UC Santa Barbara right now. That proud gaucho giving chase as well.
And this is a case sort of like what we saw with McIntosh. Green, so young, 15 years of age, so he doesn't have that strength that you really need, that power, that great explosion you need in breaststroke. So he's going to fall back a little bit. But once again, once he grows up and grows into that body, his breaststroke, just like Summers, is going to improve dramatically. Turns 16 in March, and trust me, this young man will be very, very tough as he gets a little bit older.
Awesome breaststroke session there for Kyle Brill to thrust himself to the point. Puskovich there in lane number 4, giving chase now as we're well into the start of this freestyle finish.
Yeah, Brill up there for Rose Bowl Aquatics. Then you've got Santa Monica, a couple California clubs going at it here, these top 2.
Puskovich going past, up by 3/10 as they turn for home. Josh Parent getting into 3rd position right now in lane 3 for the 18-year-old Bluefish Swim Club in Massachusetts.
Well, he's the oldest by far in this group, Puskovich, and maybe that little bit of experience will pay off here with a win.
Yeah, the 21-year-old going to sail his way to the wall and take the victory. Green does hang on there for 2nd, 3rd to Kyle Brill, and 4th to Josh Parent.
Yeah, but all 4 of those swimmers, the top 4, all qualified for the Olympic trials, and Puskovich goes just off his best time, but almost 2.5 seconds faster than the trial cuts, where all 4 of those swimmers will end up making it. Good swim for Sean Green as well, the young 15-year-old.
And new personal best for Kyle Brill there by about a second and a half to get him in a third position in this 400 IM B final for the men.